Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free.
Good morning, good morning. It's such a beautiful day to be alive today. I am looking at these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful clouds. It's like the dark and the light. It's like the light's just coming through and it is everything. It's everything. And it's like sun gazing and it's like blinding me. It's blinding. Blinded by the light. Do, 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 do. You can see how I wake up in the morning. In the morning, take my peptides. Hey, Sarah Jane, how are you, beautiful soul? Thank you, everybody, for coming to the masterclass last night. It was absolutely wild. I'm getting a lot of DMs today from people that got so much value. We did this really, really, really deep, potent activation at the very, very, very end of that masterclass. So if you did that masterclass, make sure that you're integrating. It's really, really, really important to integrate. It is everything because we did do a deep energetic shift and the integration is going to absolutely save you and bring you more clarity and get your physical 3D body up to the energetic level where it's just like, I know I'm made for more. I have to raise my standards. I can't not raise my standards because I know how valuable I am. I know how much I'm worth. I know that I'm worth this amount of money. I know that I'm worth this life. I know that I'm worth it being so good that I don't even know what hit me. So I just want to answer a few questions because my DMs are exploding and I just kind of want to get it all out. Let it all out. These are the things we could do without. Come on. Okay, I'm really in song form. I feel like a Disney cartoon character. Okay, let me drop in quickly. Okay. What do the people need to know about this deep, potent program? Now, this is crazy because I only actually offer 3 programs. So if you're new to finding me or you've never found me before and you're looking at all my stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, this is kind of confusing. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just going to explain my programs really, really, really quickly so you can see if any of these align for you because my medicine to the world is wealth consciousness. When you decide to energetically, and I mean energetically, I always say to my clients, when you purchase something of mine, please pay and set the intention and energetically feel the exchange and that reality coming into play as you're paying me, as you're exchanging energy. And it's funny because we use language like paying me. We're really just circulating energy. It's not like it's my money. I don't get to take it to the grave with me. We're circulating energy so that we can do this dance in this beautiful, beautiful universe. So when you decide that you're ready for the wealth consciousness activation, when your soul is like, hey, you're ready to receive limitless wealth. You're ready to live in your soul's truest form where money flows as effortlessly as air. Your life is so beautiful, so magical that you don't even care. Then often the teacher will appear, which is me, who I have been truly and utterly spending my entire life getting ready to be able to hold this energetic space, to hold this energetic frequency so that you can have the initiation around wealth consciousness. So you then choose to come into my world. My base program is Limitless Wealth Transformation. This is a base program that we offer most of the year. And how this program works is you get one energetic shift every single month. So we label this in the 3D as a masterclass, but this is a deep, potent energetic shift. And then we also, in the month, from that energetic shift, because your energy field changes every single masterclass, we therefore then do a Q&A, which is an integration session, so you can integrate the energy. And then we do a manifestation circle, so you can constantly expand your consciousness and bring in more energy. That is a really potent, powerful program, and that is the base level of everything that I offer. For my higher programs, most people have to go through the Limitless Wealth Transformation. However, if you are an old soul and you've been doing inner work for very, very long, then we will do a call and I will assess your energy to make sure that you're ready for the higher programs. The other 2 programs that I offer every single year, the first one is 6 weeks to quantum wealth. Now, this is at the start of the year. I do this around March every single year. This is a really deep, potent Black Phoenix energy program, and this program really takes you through the trenches. So if you are like experiencing insane financial difficulty, or I don't even want to say financial difficulty, maybe you're experiencing the money flowing, but you're at like the precipice of you're stuck in fear, lack, and scarcity, and you just can't seem to let go, and you're sick of the loop, the cycle, the constant moving, and it's becoming quite daunting, then that program, the Black Phoenix energy, it does take you through the ringer a little bit, but I hold this really potent, powerful container so that you can go from this Black Phoenix and turn into the butterfly, turn into this light. So that is that program at the start of the year, which is obviously not available right now. So if you do feel called, you can jump on the wait list because I'll be doing that one next year in March. None of the programs come from me. They are fully channeled. My only job as a teacher, as the medicine, as the host of the energy to unlock the wealth consciousness within you is to keep my energy clean. And I do that every single day, and I take that job so seriously. You know, I inject peptides. I am constantly doing breath work. I'm constantly working with Kundalini energy. I'm always out in nature. I surround myself with the most high vibe, inspirational people that you'll ever meet. The people that are in my life are phenomenal. Like literally, one of my friends the other day, he's like, I'm just going to go to Singapore because I need to get my skydiving license because I've got the license to plant 2 million seeds over the Amazon rainforest so we can get more trees. And like, these are the people in my life. So they're phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I'm so blessed that I live in Bali and I can be of this frequency to allow you to have this frequency. And the funny thing is, in the past, that is the only reason I've ever invested insane amounts in coaches. I used to pay a coach $5,000 an hour just to get into her frequency, just to be sitting in her energy field, because that's how it works. You're actually getting access to my energy field by energetically exchanging what we call in this 3D reality money to get into my field so that you can raise your consciousness, so that you can expand and live out a life beyond your wildest dreams. So that's the base program. Then there's 6 weeks to quantum wealth. Then right now we are going into the Serenity Mastermind. This is what I was talking about last night. So this Serenity Mastermind is the deepest online program that I offer. This is an 8-week deep, potent transformation. There are 8 deep activations, initiations. So every single week we are literally going through and we're doing a very, 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 very deep activation so that you can change your energy field and you can expand your consciousness to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. I always say to my clients, a lot of people come to me because they're burnt out with their strategy. They've done all the strategy and they're very, very, very old souls, and they realize that this is an energetic reality. And in order to live a beautiful life, you have to learn how to play with energy. You have to learn how to keep your energy clean. You have to learn how to match and mirror the frequency of the life that you desire. You have to realize how to listen to God, angel, source, universe, to have the guidance. You have to get good at getting out of the way and going, oh my gosh, this isn't about me. None of this is about me. And it is a lot of ego death. It's a lot of ego death around the fact that you're constantly thinking, well, I need to do this program to get this number of people, to get this and get that and get that and get that. And guess what? It's all for you. But the truth is, what you do is you hold the space like a teacher. You hold the space like you would if you were a yoga teacher or you know, anything. Like when I do retreats, I'm just holding the space, I'm facilitating, I'm holding it. So I hold that energy. And then you'll say, God, angel, source, universe, show me, guide me, move through me. And you move with the intuitive nudges, you move with the beautiful little gifts of wisdom. But if your energy is not clean, you're not going to hear the gifts of wisdom. You're not going to hear all of the intuitive nudges. You're not going to know where to go and what to do and all the things. And it's very, very hot right now. I think the bin man's rocking up. So that is your only job. every single day, to keep your energy clean, to remember that it's not about you. It's absolutely not about you. I'm here to serve people that my soul had already chosen to serve before I even incarnated in this reality. We've all done this dance before. The thing that I would say to a lot of people, if you're finding me and if you've come across my work, is don't be afraid to jump in. Don't be afraid, like jump in when it makes no sense, because when it makes no sense to your mind, what you're doing is you're jumping timelines, you're quantum leaping. If you think that you have to have all your ducks in a row to sign up to a program or to do something, you're actually not quantum leaping. The people I find that have the greatest results are the people that go, I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm just going to make it work and I'm going to get resourceful, because then they realize their power. They realize that they are the ones that create their reality and they are not stuck in this, well, I need to have X amount of money to do this thing. Well, I need to make sure that everything works out perfectly for me to do this thing, because that's the same timeline, because you're thinking the same way that you're thinking. And in order to have a new reality, you've got to think very, 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 very differently. You've got to be brave enough to jump in when it makes no sense. You've got to be brave enough to jump off the cliff when you can't even see the bottom of the ocean. And that's how all the best things in this reality were made. That's how planes were made. That's how the radio was made. That's how man got to go onto the moon. None of these things made sense to anybody, but these people saw the invisible. And if you're seeing the invisible and you feel the call, and God, angel, source, universe, science, infinite intelligence, infinite wisdom, Allah, whatever you want to call it, Buddha, guides you to the invisible, and you're on the edge of the cliff and you can't see anything, and you go, no, I don't want to go in there. I invite you to jump. I invite you to jump. The only reason I live a life beyond my wildest dreams right now is because I've made many decisions in my life that made no sense. I moved out of home at 15. That made no sense. Why the hell would I move out of home at 15? I just felt like I was guided by an invisible force, and it made no sense, and it was hard and it was challenging, but it was the best thing I ever did. And looking back, I know why I moved out of home at 15. It's because my family was very, very, very toxic, and I had to start the deconditioning at 15, even though I went through a very, very long dark night of the soul. Leaving my husband made no sense logically. He ticks all the boxes on paper. He looks amazing on paper. You cannot fault the man. But I was guided to leave that relationship, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because who I've become in the process of leaving that relationship is just phenomenal. The person that I get to see, the person that I am today, could not have been the person that I was in that marriage. It just could not. And so life is going to guide you on a journey that makes no sense to your mind. And I invite you to constantly sit with that, to play with that, to relish in that. And if you feel the call to anything, even if you think like, oh my gosh, I really need to do this, but I don't know how I'm going to make it work, just set up a call. Absolutely set up a call, because that is going to change your entire life. And we can chat about it, and we can actually see if the program is for you or if there's something better for you, because I have a lot of offerings that would completely and utterly change your life. So really sit with that. Know that everything's working out for you. Know that this entire universe has your back. Know that everything that you need is within your grasp. And always remember that like the hardest times in your life that you have been through, really, truly, and utterly go deep with that and go, do you know what? I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I've been through hell and back, and I'm still alive. And it's called exposure therapy. It's jumping into what terrifies you. It's if paying for something big terrifies you, jump into that and lean into that, because what you've done is you've opened a door, opened a room, opened a place in your psyche, and that's expanded your consciousness that we went through last night in the masterclass. It expands your consciousness. Going through pain, going through discomfort, it raises your frequency. It creates a greater, more potent, more powerful frequency. And when you have a high frequency, even if your vibration dips or goes up and down during the day, your frequency is potent. The reason that my anger, my sadness, all the things doesn't create all of this disharmony in my life is because I have a really potent, strong frequency, because I've been through so much in my life, and it's almost like a bank. Your frequency becomes a bank. So the more inner work you do, the more personal development, the more spiritual growth, it's like you're investing into a frequency bank, and this gives you this really, really potent energy that it doesn't matter what your vibration's doing, because this is your dominant frequency, if that makes sense. And I do go through that in one of the masterclasses in the Limitless World Transformation. And also if you do decide to come and join the Serenity Mastermind, I will give you access as a gift to the Limitless World Transformation, because it's so potent, it's so powerful. And for me, like my goal and my mission, like on the deepest level, like on the egoic level, my goal and my mission is to free people from being slaves to money. That's like the egoic, the 3D goal for me. It's how can I free the masses from being slaves to money, because it's the saddest thing. But for my soul's purpose and my soul's consciousness and my soul's mission, it is activating wealth consciousness in this world where you can wake up and see all that is and not all that isn't, in this world where you can just go, oh my gosh, it's more than enough just to be alive today, and that's everything. And I'm so honored and I'm so blessed, and I love that I get to live a life beyond my wildest dreams where everything is more than what it seems. And when you make this prayer every single day, it will truly and utterly change your life. And the prayer is, God, angel, source, universe, whatever you decide to tune into, show me how good it can get. Show me how good it can get. Just show me how good it can get. And when you get to dream again, and when you get to play again, and when you get to literally think about all the things that you desire to do in this lifetime, then everything gets to come. So have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. If you're feeling the call to jump into the Serenity Mastermind, the doors are going to close very, very, very soon. You will not recognize your life after the 8 weeks. You just simply won't. So it is a huge transformation. It is a huge shift. It is not for the faint-hearted. But if you're feeling brave, if you're feeling ready, if you're feeling like you are ready for the dream beyond the dream beyond the dream, and you're ready for your life to just completely change in ways that you never thought humanly possible, then I cannot wait. Big love, wealthy old souls. Mwah.